Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and today I'm here to share my 1 month or long-term review of Miui 12. And I've been using Miui 12 for almost 5 weeks, and I gotta say, it keeps getting better. And not only have I received it on incredible devices like this Mi 10 Pro, I received the Miui 12 update on this Redmi 10X Pro. And this is the value champ of the year in my opinion, and I really did believe after a couple of weeks of use that I'd scratched the surface of this incredible software skin that Xiaomi has created. But there's more guys, and today I want to share 5 more incredible features and updates that you can expect on Miui 12. And this covers both the global and China ROMs. As you can see here, I now have 12.0.2 on this Redmi 10X Pro, and there's a number of updates that this phone has that I have not even seen on other Miui 12 phones. And so here it is guys, 5 more incredible features that you will find here on Miui 12. Let's have a look. But first I'd like to let you know that this video is sponsored by PDF Element 7, an all-in-one smart PDF editor, the easiest way to edit, annotate, and convert your PDFs. Now guys, this is a full Adobe Acrobat alternative, and it is available on both Windows, iOS, Android, and Macintosh. And some incredible features of this software like OCR text recognition, which will allow you to extract text from images, scanned documents in over 20 plus languages, with the batch OCR feature allowing you to scan multiple files into editable, searchable documents. We also have digital signature, which will allow you to create a digital signature and input it to any PDF, allowing you to save this signature for future use, and once you're done, it's as easy as dropping it in and you're good to go. But one of my favorite features has been editing existing PDF text, and here you see my creator resume. Gotta make sure it's up to date all the time. So check out the links in the description for a free trial and promotions for this incredible PDF Element 7, and thanks once again to PDF Element for sponsoring this video. Now the first update I want to talk about is a new application that just appeared on this Redmi 10X Pro, and that is the new Xiaomi Health app. And you can see it right here. What does this Xiaomi Health app do? Track workouts, so you can carry your device with you and track workouts automatically. Analyze sleep cycles, so you put your phone next to you to learn about the sleep cycles in the morning that you are having. And last but not least, Xiaomi Health can remind you to stand up when you're sitting, and I've seen a lot of these types of features in iOS, especially on my Apple Watch. So it's great to see Xiaomi including these now in this Xiaomi Health app. So let's get started here, and you will need to agree to certain permissions, for example recording snoring or talking while analyzing sleep cycle. And here you see kind of the main sections of this health app, so showing you workouts, sleep, and this can measure fat, muscle, water, protein, and all of these other things. And in terms of sleep, it will allow you to detect snoring, so you can go ahead and turn that on. And you just have to make sure you keep your device charged. And apparently it can record your snoring, so you can actually hear if you do snore how bad it is, but it can also clear recordings automatically. So just another privacy standard here that Miui 12 is including. And so you'll eventually be able to track your sleep and your stats in this Xiaomi Health app. You can also track standing up, and we'll be able to give you reminders on when to stand up, just so you know that once every hour you should stand up. And just like in the fitness app in iOS, you'll have 12 hours you'll need to hit standing up for the day to actually satisfy the standing requirement. So overall, a very well-rounded health app from Xiaomi, the Xiaomi Health app, and is a great new additional app here in Miui 12. So my second feature I want to bring up here in the display settings, and it's called anti-flicker mode. And you may have noticed sometimes when I film, especially when the video is a little bit lower light, that you see these types of bands, you can see them there very clearly happening over the display. So what anti-flicker mode does basically prevents extensive flickering that will reduce eye strain. This kind of does cause eye strain, but the image quality might be affected when this feature is on. So let's go ahead and turn that on right now, and let's see how it works. Anti-flicker. And look at that, what a big difference it makes in lower light settings. Let's go back to regular, and let's see if we can recreate that again. There you see that banding happening. Then we go to anti-flicker, and it's gone. So this is going to be very useful in lower light settings or in the evenings to reduce eye strain. You want to go ahead and turn this on. I do think it's a great feature here, anti-flicker mode on Miui 12. Now for my third feature, I did bring this up in a previous video. It was called Digital Wellbeing and Parental Controls, and this is what you see here on the global version of MIUI 12. But for some reason on the China ROM version, we do have a completely different section, and it is called Screen Time. And I do think this is the standard Google version digital well-being. That's why it's included here on the global ROM. And meanwhile, the China ROM uses something called Screen Time, which I actually like quite a bit. So here you see dashboard and focus mode. And not only can you get an idea of how often you're using your phone, but you can also set limits to how much you want to use your phone. It also shows you screen time for app categories. For example, different categories like settings, services, health, and Chrome. So for example, tools, health, music and video, and others. And this is a good one. It will show you how many times you've unlocked your phone today. So here you see unlocked 6 times on August 5th, and you can give yourself time limits for how long of a session you would want to have with your phone. So let's say you're really busy, you want to limit yourself to a maximum of 30 minutes. You can go ahead and set that, and that is good to go. And within this same screen time dashboard, we have focus mode, which will allow you to put your phone away and focus on something important. And these screen time features is a real welcome sight, and I do wish that Xiaomi includes this in the global ROM versions, because I think it is a great feature on the China ROM version of MIUI 12. And one of the new settings features I want to show you is refresh rate, showing you here on the Mi 10 Pro. Now on MIUI 11, it's a much more standard, just kind of pull down menu. But here you go to refresh rate, and it will actually show you a really cool graphic to illustrate what the refresh rate will look like. And this actually reminds me of the video I did the other day, which showed you slow-mo, how you could tell the difference between various refresh rates. You can notice that there's just more frames between the ball on this side versus on 90 Hertz. So we're on 60 Hertz right now. Let's switch. And I do think that in the future, once we get even more refresh rates available on, let's say, a future 120 Hertz Xiaomi phone, this refresh rate section is going to become even more feature rich. But for now, just a great little graphic setting and a much better way to understand refresh rates here on MIUI 12. And now the final feature I want to show you guys can be found in the privacy and protection section of the China ROM. And here you see stats and manage. And you can see here the privacy protection sections do vary from the global ROM to the China ROM. What I do like though about the China ROM is this section right here. You go to manage, and if you swipe down to the bottom, virtual ID is on. What virtual ID does is instead of your real identifier, MIUI will provide a virtual OAID to third-party apps. So to Facebook, WhatsApp, whichever apps you use, you can have this virtual ID on, and it will prevent them from tracking your behavior and preferences, protecting your privacy. I think this is a very important feature, and frankly, I'm surprised it's not available on the global ROM. But with this virtual ID on, I love the fact I'll be able to surf the web or visit Facebook, Instagram, these other websites, and not feel like I'm being tracked. And right here at the bottom, there's also this great feature, restrict background camera usage. To protect your privacy, MIUI does not allow apps to use your camera in the background. And so this is basically on by default when you have virtual ID on. Last but not least, here in the privacy section, you can have a look at app behavior. So this will show you a record of all the activities that your applications are doing, and it can just give you a better understanding of what exactly it is your apps are doing in the background. And I really do hope we see a lot of these features like virtual ID on the global ROM soon, because privacy is a very important aspect right now. And I love that Xiaomi is taking the lead on this in MIUI 12. So that's it, guys. 5 more incredible features here I wanted to share with you guys, and my long-term review of MIUI 12. This is a terrific UI skin, and I can really see Xiaomi has put a lot of time and resources into building this product. And now it's starting to make sense why they've walked away from the Android One program. Xiaomi is really focused on delivering the best software and experience here on MIUI 12, and you can just tell from all of these incredible features, the awesome kind of new look, the 3D super wallpapers, and all the new gestures that just make it a much smoother experience. MIUI 12 is the type of software that you just love more and more the longer you use it. And now that I have it here on my Value Champ Redmi 10X Pro, I'm loving it even more. But hit me up in the comments. Have you received the MIUI 12 update? And what are your thoughts on these features? Do you like some of these China ROM features? Would you want to see them on the global ROM? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support. And thanks once again to PDF Element for sponsoring this video. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.